Flash Charts episode 14. In this episode, I'll be showing you a detailed description of my WWE Championship Spinner. And episode 15 will be the Christmas special episode. And in this episode, it will also be the first mini-sode of WWE Weekly Flashback, talking about the WWE Slammy Awards and TLC results. So let's get started. Okay, welcome to the first segment of WWE Weekly Flashback. I'll start off with the Slammy Awards. The Superstar of the Year award, I am glad that John Cena won. I reckon that was great. Match of the Year, Undertaker vs. Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25. I reckon the match of the year would have been John Cena vs. Randy Orton 1 hour Iron Man match. Anything goes at bragging rights. Tag Team of the Year was Jericho. I reckon it should have been the Legacy for beating DX at Breaking Point. Raw Guest Host of the Year, Bob Barker. I reckon it should have been Seth Green. I reckon he was the best guest host. And they're all the ones I really had to talk about for the Slammy Awards. In TLC, John Cena vs. Sheamus for the WWE Championship in a tables match. I reckon that was terrible how Sheamus won. I thought they were just going to use Sheamus as the only heel in that they could actually really put in that match that Cena hasn't faced, and he would have lost, but no. Batista vs. Undertaker, World Heavyweight title in a chair match. I reckon what Teddy Long did was a bit unfair, because I was going for Batista in that match. Jericho vs. DX for the Unified Tag Team titles in a TLC match. I reckon it would have been a better rivalry if Jericho actually won, but I'm glad that DX won. Drew McIntyre vs. John Morrison for the Intercontinental Championship. I reckon John Morrison should have won. I hate Drew McIntyre. Or at least make Dolph Ziggler beat John Morrison for the title. Women's Championship, Mickie James I reckon should have beaten Michelle McCool. Shelton Benjamin vs. Christian for the ECW title and ladder match. I reckon the best match of the night. And I reckon Shelton Benjamin should have won that. And Randy Orton vs. Kofi. I'm glad that Randy Orton won. And now let's just move on to showing you my WWE Championship in a detailed description. This is my WWE Championship kid size. Not very big from up here, but it is reasonably alright size. Okay, the WWE logo spinner is awesome. It spins perfectly. The difference in the rated R and the WWE one is, one of them is because this has heaps of little jewel things here. I think I'm missing a few. I know that I am missing 2 bits right there on the E, and they're the only ones that I'm missing out of the whole belt. So there's the center plate, champ. That's where our nameplate's gonna be. WWE Spinner, the Eagle, Monday Night Raw with a keychain. I'm gonna color that in eventually. WWE World Wrestling Entertainment logo on the side, same with on the other side. There is 12 snaps on the left side and 8 snaps on the right side. I like it how one's shorter than the other. I reckon that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm going to color that in eventually. This is not how the shaving comb trick, although it's not that bad how it already is. Still is a bit stiff, but it's not that bad. So look, you can still fold like that and stuff. The rated R is more flexible though, even though neither of them had it. And I also forgot to mention, on the Christmas special, I am getting a new replica belt. And the person who wins the voting out of the Intercontinental, WWE Undisputed, or the World Heavyweight will win and get their name on the World Championship in the next episode. Thanks for watching episode 14.